Gay não, viada. Bicha! Boa noite, Jéssica. Boa noite. Boa noite pra quem, cara? Vou te mandar no WhatsApp pra você rir comigo. Manda. Tá, porra. Você foi atingida com a maldição do faraó. Ai, ai. Eu não vou limpar porra nenhuma, não. Você que se vire. F, eu vou acertar um F no chat. Deus te abençoe. Estará em nossas orações. Estará em nossas orações, querida. Ai. Ai, Jesus, isso é engraçado. Vamos lá, deixa eu divulgar a live, né? Preciso divulgar a live. Ah, é. Como é que usa o travessão, mano? Como é que usa o travessão? Como é que sorta o travessão no teclado? Não tem nem esse botão. A galera tá falando, eu sempre gostei de usar o travessão, porque agora que o chat GPT tá vindo aí, eu parei. Porque agora vão achar que tudo que eu escrevo é travessão. Nem sei sortar o travessão no teclado, mano. Como que sorta o travessão no teclado? Como libera esse boneco? Nem existe essa porra, mano. Vamos lá, né? Jogar o jogo das bolas. As ball breaker. Rain on your... Feel the rain on your dick.
A resposta dela está...
Mila, do Netinho, que é bolsonarista. Coisa horrível.
Você errou a sua resposta, Larissa. Você errou.
Vai
você
ser
falou...
crucificada lá na saída,
Não, já
infelizmente.
sou eu, hein, resposta, acontece.
Tá saindo pessoal aqui da mesa aqui.
Mas é que não é da minha época.
tô
Isso.
ligado.
Eu tenho 23 anos.
No farol
amor.
apagado, no moinho abandonado.
A gente pode mudar isso, a gente pode mudar isso.
Quantos reais vocês comeriam um potinho de...
Larissa, obrigado. Pode ir lá. Ju, traz a Suelen pra cá.
Eu acho que 200
Suelen.
eu comeria. Potinho de tinta guache. Vocês. Opina aí, galera. Quero ver a opinião de vocês.
Suelen pode sentar aqui. Suelen, pergunta pra Suelen. Vai lá na tela, comedy, vamos lá.
Não.
Em média, quantas alternativas do Totoro dá nos quadros do Brochada?
Que?
0, 1, 2, ele manda todas sozinho.
Eu sei a resposta dela.
Nesse quadro aqui, quantas alternativas ele mandou pro quadro Brochada? Vamos lá.
Ah, eu acho que ele manda em todas sozinho.
Totoro, a resposta dela está? Você manda quantas?
Duas, uma, duas.
Puxou o Hulk, não é duas não, hein?
Até você ficou na dúvida agora, para!
É duas sim.
Suelen, obrigado. Pode ir pra lá. Totoro, você vai ter que escolher agora. Agora o que eu acho assim.
Preliminar.
É o que eu acho assim. Ô, Júlia, vem aqui, rapidinho. Vem aqui, quero você perto.
Só tô aqui pra...
A gente tem agora... Vem aqui, senta aqui.
Elimina que tá muito louco.
Senta aqui.
Caralho, a Arrependida fez o dos... Caralho, dos cogumelos, viado.
Júlia. tá bem pra
Júlia,
caralho.
é o seguinte, a gente teria uma eliminada aqui que tá entre as 3 que erraram as respostas.
Com certeza.
A candidata é Renata, a candidata Larissa e a candidata Sueli.
A Renata, eu te proíbo de...
Dá licença, peraí.
Outra coisa.
Ele vai eliminar uma dessas 3. Só que ele vai eliminar a outra, que é compulsória, é decisão minha. A Emanuele. Eu adoro a Emanuele.
Não tem condição.
Mas eu acho que você tá um pouco
Resenhou muito.
alcoolizada demais. Mas
Resenhou
você vai
muito.
continuar com a gente.
Maravilhosa, maravilhosa.
Você vai continuar com a gente aqui. Você vai continuar com a gente aqui. Tá tudo certo.
Tiro na mão. Pra ver.
Só que eu acho que ela teve dificuldade de passar por aqui e não derrubar a câmera.
Cabeça de leão. A gente não quer expor mulher aqui, sabe?
E assim, como ela tá um pouco alcoolizada demais, eu acho então que Emanuele. Vou pedir uma salva de palmas pra Emanuele.
E não é errado o que ela fez, não é errado.
Não é, ela tá ali.
Só que às vezes a gente bate errado, é verdade, bate errado.
Então, Emanuele tá.
Bate errado? Como é que é?
Mas
Como é que é o negócio?
Exatamente. Agora você tem que escolher uma das outras 3, que é Renata, que é a primeira, que foi a que falou todas as alternativas e não era. Você vai eliminar a Larissa, que errou a música que você canta no karaokê, ou você vai eliminar a Suelen, que foi a que disse agora sobre as alternativas. Qual você elimina e por quê?
Renata.
Larissa e Suelen.
Quer que elas venham pra cá?
Não, tô bem. Tô bem. Não, tô bem. Cara, assim, é com muita dor eu elimino a... Eu tenho que escolher mesmo.
tem
Uma dessas
jeito.
mulheres incríveis pra serem eliminadas desse programa. A Larissa, eu elimino a Larissa.
Larissa!
Larissa.
Pelo amor de Deus.
A taróloga. Vai ali, Larissa. Ali, ó. Ali, vai.
Pede dele ali.
Quer trocar? Confundiu.
A Larissa vai voltar pro tarô.
Fudeu.
É isso aí. Você tá fudido.
Nossa, quase fudeu, quase.
Santoro. Você errou.
Quase.
Pra que se confundir?
Ah, mano, vai se fuder. Caralho.
Que loucura é essa, cara? Eu não tô entendendo nada.
Tá tudo bem.
Lembrou.
Júlia, obrigado.
Desculpa.
Obrigado, Júlia.
Muito bem. Olha,
De novo, se quiser.
Larissa eliminada, o cerco tá fechando. Nós temos a...
Ah, já perdi esse episódio inteiro. Eu não vou assistir agora ao vivo também, né? Já tô no final, cara. Ah, pelo amor de Deus, meu. Vamos escutar o Northern Lion. Gosto muito.
What do you mean when they say they shut down your local
Ele é muito bom, mano.
child labor? Because here's what I would say. Hiring kids
Isso aqui é bom.
to work in your business, bad. Unless the kid
Yes.
is related to you. In which case, wholesome. I'm sorry, I don't... Listen, you know I'm a huge fan of big government. I just think that there should be limits. I think if you own a bakery and your 7-year-old is bringing food out on plates to the tables, that's a wholesome family story. If it's somebody else's kid, not okay. But as long as they're your kid or your, I'd say like your nephew.
Evolução, finalmente. Caralho, uma evolução nova. Eu não tinha visto essa ainda. Cacete, da hora. Pântano, bola de pântano. Caralho, literalmente. Caralho, que maneiro. Porra, da hora pra caralho. Da hora.
Wouldn't you know it, back when I was still on the CZ, guess who's bringing you the cold can? Or rather, the surprisingly warm can that apparently they keep in the package, like in the window where the sun hits for most of the day.
Aê.
And then a hot glass with incredibly cold ice in it. You shouldn't have, man. You shouldn't have. Anyway, let's get it going here. Let's do some harvesting. I would like to land it. I'd like to land it right here if possible. I don't think it's gonna happen though. don't even know where the fellas are. It's gonna take me a long time to build that stuff, man. I think I should be rearranging this. That's very silly. We could link and build, but I also think we should link and play. Damn, should we go maybe take Normie Dude to the snowy shores with 11 undiscovered blueprints?
Pô, tamo bem nessa run aqui. Incrível, incrível, inacreditavelmente bem. Normalmente a gente não tá tão bem assim. Difícil a gente tá bem.
I think it would be kind of sick to like be 7 years old and like not wait tables, but like bring the food out to the people who
Oh,
order.
calma aí,
Can anyone,
calma aí,
can anyone
calma,
confirm?
calma,
I feel
calma.
Like that would be kind of sick. Because when you're a kid, one of the things you want to do the most is like LARP as a grown-up. You don't really want like all the
Ok, isso é bom.
responsibility, but you
Pra essa
kind of
fase.
want, like, the experience. You glamorize the idea of like having a job. I think it could be the wave, man. Can I get a level, please? You know what? Toss me an egg sack on this one. 3-second cooldown on the egg sack. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. If I walk on this broken ice, do I fall through and die?
Boa.
I slip and I...
Temos magma e pântano agora. Porra.
What does your kid think of your job? She thinks it's cool, but that'll change probably when she becomes a teenager, maybe. Or what I'm actually worried about is that she always thinks it's cool, and then she gets pissed off because I have to explain to her that like the odds of becoming a streamer are really, really low unless you happen to have started like a long, long time ago. And then I have to be like, you should go to a good college and get a good job. And she's going to be like, no, you didn't do that. And I'm like, well, I went to a good college. It only recently became debased as a result of poor town-gown relations, okay? But that has nothing to do with me. Well, it has a little bit to do with me.
Tamo
but
muito
no,
legal
that
aqui
wasn't
não,
solely
mano.
my choice.
Caralho. Mas vai dar bom, vai dar bom, vai dar bom. Vai dar bom.
Vision nailed, bro. Actually, that's not that bad. I want to get evolved balls first. First you evolve your balls and then you fuse them. It's that simple. Sorry. I'm trying to keep the banter up instead of just going let's play mode. Let's play mode, it has its place, but it really starts to feel worse when you're like almost 40 years old. But you know, when I was like, 24, I didn't think about it all that much. But, now that I'm almost 40, I'm like, I just can't be here. Like, I'm going to try to dodge the attack. Oh, no, I've been hit by the attack. Like, I got to...
Fala aqui no Xota, como é que você tá, caralho? Tudo bom com você, cara?
I think Vampire and Egg Sack are going to work together.
Como é que você está, meu querido?
I need a fusion. I don't want a fusion. I don't want a fusion. Those don't work together. Ergo, we want fission first. We need some help, y'all.
Rapaz, até pouco tempo atrás tava fudido. Por que, meu querido? Por quê?
When did this shit become Ikaruga?
Eu tô feliz hoje.
This is fine.
Às vezes eu não tô feliz, hoje eu tô.
It's actually kind of working, but I have so far to go until I get the next level of
Fiquei
experience.
com febre essa madrugada, tá me recuperando. Caralho, mano. Por que houve? Você tá gripado com virose? O que aconteceu, mano? Caralho, viado. Aí não. Aí não, mano. Aí não. Ih, cacete. Febre de quanto? Febre de quanto? Tá porra, velho.
Okay, go ahead, hit me a little bit. It's ball falling apart, y'all. Got it! Oh, big kill. Okay, run it back, run it back. I don't deserve to harvest after that. Then again, I'd be a fool if I didn't go back and harvest. Return to base.
I'm a fool to do your dirty work. Oh yeah.
And then...
I'm a fool to do your dirty work. No. I don't want to do your dirty work, né? Curte Steely Dan, Kiroshota?
Yeah, what happened?
Você tem cara de quem curte Steely Dan.
It didn't hit him. Show upgradable.
Mano, eu tava mal porque eu não consegui chamar ninguém, deixei a natureza agir. Como assim? Mas se você não mora com a tua família, tipo, você não conseguiu pedir ajuda de ninguém, mano? Caralho. Aí não. Aí é bad, aí é bad. Aí é ruim.
Wrong, buddy. Wrong. No, I don't want to dismantle. I want to go back and play as a normal man on the snowy shores. Let's send it. And I'll move myself up to here. And you know what? I will turn on the setting, or turn off the setting, to see the level upstream. There you go. That seems smart.
Que merda, provavelmente eu não vou conseguir fazer a build que eu queria, mas tudo bem. Não tá ruim, de jeito algum. Ah não, tem uma chance sim, tem uma chance sim. Há uma chance. O que tá me preocupando é que não tá dropando uma cura nessa run, cara. Acho que tá meio doido por causa da febre, mano. Imagina, né, querido? Porra.
-2 reused. Guy who eats the same food every day. I've heard this joke before. Yeah, it's good, bro. That's my comfort joke. That's my comfort Melania Trump joke. I like crit when you hit enemies in the front. I have a tendency to hit them in the front.
Vacina me ajudou nessa, com certeza. Mano, isso, pensa também, cogite. Isso eu digo experiência própria, tá? Cogite tomar um multivitamínico, tá ligado? Ajuda muito a evitar gripe, resfriado, virose, etc. Ajuda muito, mano. Esse ano eu tava tendo muita... Mesmo com vacina, eu tava tendo muita gripe, mano. Tava toda hora gripado e tal. Eu comecei a tomar um polivitamínico e me adiantou pra caralho, mano. Me ajudou pra cacete. Pra cacete mesmo. Então eu recomendo. Pega um bom, tipo o da Growth, é o que eu tomo da Growth. É bom, viu? Eu me dou bem, assim, me dei bem. Ai, merda. Quase que eu me fudi ali. Cacete.
You gotta forget, you're like, oh, NL probably has nothing to talk about unless he's playing games. I exist, like, outside of this platform, man. I didn't fall out of a coconut tree. I gotta find shit to talk about, like, the rest of the day.
Nossa, boss derretido. Derretido. Boss derretido. Que isso?
You don't? I do, man. Some chatters will verify. They've seen me. They've seen me around town. At grocery stores or bookshops or... You should be dead.
Caralho.
Yeah, that didn't actually count, to be honest with you. They've seen me or I exist. Sometimes I'm just walking. Ask Glass in 75. Their friends saw me at a... Their friend saw me at a cafe that their friend was working at. It's gotta be that. Class in 75.
Que não liberou? Que não liberou?
Confirm or deny?
Peraí.
You live at the stream? Motherfucker, you can live at the mall. Kids Bop, I let the fishing pass me by, didn't I?
Só que parece interessante, mina de ouro. Eu não tinha visto que eu tinha isso.
Kids Bop, all right, by Kendrick Lamar. All my life I've had to make friends, buddy. All my life chicken nuggets like, yeah. Taylor Swift, I'm fricked up, homie, you fricked up.
Nossa, é milão pra quebrar. Ai, que desgraça absoluta.
It could work. What is this bit? I mentioned what the bit was at the start of the bit. It's Kids Bop, Kendrick Lamar, all right. We don't want fusion, we want fission on these.
É verdade, tem coisa nova de guerra, mas eu preciso de dinheiro. Que merda, que merda. Nossa, é bom esses upgrades, hein, cara? Eu tô impressionadíssimo, inclusive. Caralho.
What about no bits stream? We've already done a no bits stream. We did it a lot back in the day. Synergies. In fact, probably like the first 400 episodes of The Binding of Isaac, if not like the first 1,000 are like that. Wow, I wonder what I'm gonna get in this item room. Oh boy, it's a damage upgrade.
Ah,
Yay!
merda, foi uma bosta
Lost
esse
a
lançamento.
game.
Foi uma bosta, mas tudo bem.
Deadlock? I was trying to banter in Deadlock. It's just, it's easy for me to
Vou lançar mais uma,
because I'm good at the
foda-se.
game. I still feel like basically like I beat the odds, man. What a fucking shot. Did you see that? Going 4-0 with Justin and Apollo. Level me up, please. I'll take movement speed for now. Youch! Any synergies, bro?
Ok. Aos poucos a gente vai acertando. Aos poucos.
Stop it. Stop
Bem
it.
aos poucos,
Stop.
pelo
I've been
jeito.
killed. I've been killed. I've lived. Not by much. Still don't want fusion. What was I talking about? I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, going 4-0 with Apollo and Justin.
Mas você tá melhor hoje, né, o Kiroshota? Pelo amor de Deus, né, mano? Caralho.
That
Você é
feels
louco,
like
parça.
the first time anybody has ever exited a MOBA like on their own terms. They called me a madman. Bro, where's my evolutions, man?
Tá meio fraco. Não é Covid não, mano? Você fez o
Pokemon
teste?
without buying the day one DLC. I've been
Não é
killed.
Covid?
I've been killed. Let's run it.
Mas agora eu tô tranquilo, ainda bem, mano. Fico feliz. Fico feliz que você tá tranquilo agora. Não é Covid.
Something like
Não fiz o teste. Pode ser Covid, viu? As fraquezas e tal, né, mano? Não que virose não dê fraqueza, né? Mas a Covid também dá e dá bastante, né? Principalmente noturna. Eu sei porque eu tive muitas vezes Covid, infelizmente. Infelizmente tive várias vezes, mano.
Sure, man. Sure. No Lego party? Yeah, it starts in an hour. Time keeps moving forward, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's your first day on this beautiful blue marble. Good morning, you beautiful badasses. What a fucking shot. We
Morning
actually got some
USA, I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. Qual que é a sua série favorita, Crochota? Não, acho que não é. Antes disso, quando você tava com dor de
What about
garganta.
fall daylight savings? It goes
É,
down.
eu não tive dor de garganta quando eu tive Covid. Eu tive dor nos olhos, tive uma rinite muito forte em algumas vezes.
Time keeps moving
Mas
forward.
talvez não seja não, mano. Eu espero que não. Covid é uma bosta, né?
It wasn't in the docket, that's why I asked. You've been around long
Você
enough.
teve já, mano?
Just in the docket.
Ou nem.
Rookie mistake.
Deixa bem a pastilha. Você é louco. O cara virou o Michel Temer.
Close. That's the clocks again. That's the clocks once more.
O cara virou o Michelios Temersons.
We almost got it.
De onde que tu é mesmo, Kiro?
Radiant Feather's pretty
Papo,
good,
eu
but
esqueci.
I don't know. Oh, I'm let's play. I'm acting like I know what the relative strength of the balls are. I have a process in the game, and maybe the process is flawed. I try to get two balls
Opa,
that
tem evoluções
synergize to
novas,
three,
viado.
then evolve them so they combine, and then repeat the process until I get another evolved
Kiro
ball, and
Shota,
then try
Kiro
to fuse my
Shota. Eu
evolved
vou deixar tu
balls
escolher.
together. It's that simple.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, muito bom. Vou deixar você escolher. A esfera Dark com a esfera de sangue ou a esfera de Bleed, né? Ou a esfera de ferro com a esfera de Bleed. Escolha.
Poison works.
Sou da cidade que tem vencido da boate. Caralho, que foda, mano.
Is that how you get a Hydra
Que
seal?
merda, hein?
I think it's
Escolhe,
like some
Kiro Shota.
fucking like an error happens in like mitosis at some point, or maybe like an injury that you had that wasn't that bad, kind of
Dark
opens,
sangue, foda.
an
Foda.
aperture in your
É o que eu
abdomen,
escolheria.
allowing fluid to kind of get into your scrotum somehow, and normally it's not. I don't
Nice,
really know
caralho,
the process
sacrifício.
of Hydra seals, to be honest.
Caralho, maneiro.
Someone
maneiro,
someone
pô.
should post the Wikipedia. What is it? Is it the etiology? How a Hydra seal actually forms? Because I honestly have no idea, man. And I'm leaving it all. on the
Caralho, tá
table,
dando
but it
pra
might
caralho
say
essa esfera, tá?
penis too
Puta que eu
much.
pariu,
You're
velho.
guaranteed to get one. Let me freeze through. Does anybody know? Youch. Is that really the first time I've been hit by that? My kid had surgery for one of those a few years ago. When the doc told me, I knew what it was because of you. Honestly, and that's one of the best comments you could ever leave on this channel. Because sometimes people go like, why do you tell this gross story? And I'm like, the story is not that gross.
Ó, a bola shot que me ajudaria, hein? Eu quero a bola shot.
The other thing is, I would have loved to have been like, or in my case, I would have loved to have
Muito
been
emo, gostei
15
bastante, né? Eu também
and
achei.
watching something, and then the
É
person
boa pra
just
caralho
went,
essa
"Oh,
bola, tá?
yeah,
Gostei
I
pra
had a ball
caralho.
the size of a lemon once. It turned out that it was no big deal. I just had to go get it like drained and then sealed up at the urologist. Instead, I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. My ball's gonna explode, and I'm gonna die. Oh, that's huge. The other great comment that comes up all the time is, I used to laugh at you about food poisoning, then I got salmonella and I was in the hospital for 3 days. Many of you have not had that happen yet, but you may. I hope you don't. I hope you don't, sincerely.
Caralho,
But
que merda. Não pô
those
nada.
comments,
Que bosta.
You see them now and then. Now we're fucking popping.
Vem, bola shotgun. Vem, bola shotgun.
But
Yes!
I follow the golden rule. And if they showed me no sympathy when I had it, I showed them no sympathy. I hit them with an I told you so. And then I asked them to pay the cosmic debt.
Nossa, a bola shotgun é muito foda. Eu gosto dela, eu gosto dela. É uma boa bola, cara.
What are you? One stack of disease lasts for 6 seconds, does damage, and can pass a stack to undiseased nearby enemies. Earthquake laser, I think it's a reroll for me. Let's get to work on our iron ball. I thought diarrhea is bad, but constipation is literally worse. Again, a clip that may become ironic.
Verdade, entre ficar com diarreia e ficar constipado, eu prefiro ficar com diarreia.
To tell the truth,
Tá ligado?
I have never had constipation in my life. I have no idea what it feels like.
É horroroso.
I'm very familiar with diarrhea. I know what diarrhea feels like. You know it's diarrhea at this point before it even leaves the colon. You feel it in your gut. But I've never been constipated.
Sim, diarreia você sabe que é diarreia antes dela sair da fábrica.
Being in there and not being able to get the poop out. And I consider myself
No, Les Derek.
I don't consider
Go fucking die in a ditch, bro. É bot, mano.
It's a dark
Tá
ball.
banido.
Oh, that's ass.
É bot, esses caras pedem pra adicionar no Discord pra meter golpe, tá ligado? Normal,
You've
infelizmente.
been afflicted with disease. I hit you with the ball of pestilence, bro. You got anything to say for yourself? That's a hell of a shot right there. It hit nothing. It bounced 17 times. It hit nothing. Crazy. Youch!
Não sei se aqui é bom. Acho que não. Esse aqui é bom.
We may
Gelo e
freeze
fogo é bom.
enemies. Bro, be dead. Be dead. Be dead. He's dead. Anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got on the defecation front. Everything's been pretty good on the defecation front as of late. Thank you for not asking.
Fudeu. Agora fudeu. Agora fudeu-lhe, né? Agora fudeu-lhe, né, dog?
Almost got me there. Just kidding. Never even had your car.
Agora fudeu-lhe. Agora que fudeu-lhe. Ai, não, não fudeu-lhe. Nossa, que sorte. Lembro uma vez que eu peguei uma virada explodindo, deram 2 de tesouro, o pai tava mal. Mano, quem nunca? Eu já dei dessas também. Já dei dessas também, mano. É muito ruim, né, viado? Puta que eu pariu.
One of two things has to happen. I have to make more of an effort to keep stocking tastier beverages in my house. And I'm not a person who says water does not taste good, okay? I love the taste of water. I just think that
Pô, é verdade, né, viado?
sparkling water,
Água é muito bom, mano. Quem que não
soda,
gosta de água,
juices,
velho?
et cetera,
Caralho.
taste better. So I find myself passively getting a hydration bonus when I drink tastier beverages because instead of being like, oh, I could really go for some water right now, I'm like, yum, this is tasty. So ever since I got off the CZs, I've noticed the piss has been a little bit more yellow. I got to make more of an effort to keep myself hydrated, or I got to start stocking like some bubblies in the house a little bit more prodigiously. Okay, this could be big. Water is better. Water's good. It's not better. That's crazy. That's insane. Water, I mean, it's refreshing. Obviously, it's great for you. Your body's like basically made of it. Come on, don't kill me on this. I've been doing good work. 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall. And then start squeezing them in here. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I've already come to terms with the fact that I'm gonna pass.
Eu só preciso sobreviver às waves, mano. Eu não tô sabendo se eu vou sobreviver ou não. Se eu chegar no boss, eu tanco. Eu sei que eu tanco, tá ligado? Só que eu não sei se eu vou chegar até o boss, mano.
They got me, man. Water has the highest ceiling. The best water you've ever had is godly. Yeah, but the problem is that's not water, that's thirst. You're a thirst merchant at that point. You're equating to water that which is a product of thirst, bro. What the hell? I've unlocked every character. Wait, are you not? Was I already building you over here, Clinic? But no, I was not. Now you're pissing me off? I mean, I like water, no disrespect. I just hate the virtue signalers who are like, water's the best beverage. No, it's not, bro. You're trolling. I don't even
É,
think
eu amo água também, mas eu também não acho que é a melhor bebida de todas, tá ligado? Eu gosto muito de água, mas falar que é a melhor é foda.
Okay, we're also made of meat, chips clear. There you go, I've defeated your argument.
Tipo, água é importante pra caralho, tomem água, né?
Chips.
Fora que você quer botar os bofs pra fora, mas não tem como mais colocar. Nossa, eu odeio isso, eu tenho isso toda vez que eu vomito, mano. Porque normalmente quando eu vomito, tipo, pô, seja de ressaca, pá, eu não tenho muita coisa pra vomitar, tá ligado? Normalmente quando eu não vomito tipo de barriga cheia, eu vomito porque, pô, eu enchi a cara, porque eu tô enjoado, blá 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 blá. Não é normal eu vomitar, né? Mas normalmente quando acontece é isso, tá ligado? E, mano, quando eu vomito, cara, eu chego, tipo, no final do estômago muito rápido. Tá ligado, mano? E direto. E só que eu continuo com a porra da sensação de enjoo, mano. E a sensação de que eu preciso vomitar. E vai, mano, e tu fica tipo... e não vai nada mais, nem cuspe tem mais, tá ligado, mano? E é horroroso, cara. Eu concordo perfeitamente com você, mano. Tipo, eu não sou o cara que acha tão horrível assim vomitar. Acontece, tá ligado? Eu não tenho traumas. Mas, viado, tá ligado? Tipo, vomitar nessas condições, até tu, tipo, parecer que tu vai virar o teu estômago da vez. Vai tomar no cu, né, mano? Aí é putaria. Aí já virou putaria, tá ligado? Aí já não é bacana não, parça. É foda, Gui. Essa porra, mano, por horas... Nossa, é horroroso. Toda vez que eu gorfo, mano, toda vez que eu gorfo de ressaca é esta merda, cara. Faz muito tempo já, inclusive. Não é como se fosse comum. Mas toda vez, cara. Vai tomar um rabo. Vamos lá. Minha build não tá muito boa, mas foda-se.
Yeah, exactly. Ice cream. Meat clears chips, you're insane. You've lost your mind.
Até que não tá ruim não, minha build. Inclusive, não tá muito boa, mas não tá muito ruim também não.
Steak is so godlike. I'm sorry to say, and this is just, I blame you, because you've made me a soldier in the culture war. If golf is Republican coded, so is steak. So I'm sorry, you can't eat steak anymore. You can eat chicken, you can eat fish, and you can eat pea protein. You can't eat beef anymore. If I'm not allowed to go golfing because golf is quote-unquote evil coded by a bunch of people who have never met somebody that golfs but assume that everybody who does is like Larry Ellison, then I can have the exact same opinion about steak. Oh, steak, like one of those guys who's like, Joe Biden's trying to take away my gas stove. You can take it from my cold dead hands. And then it's like a fucking like boiled steak with a raw potato next to it. Sorry. Like we can I can be deliberately misleading to get my point across the finish line.
Só queria ganhar essa aqui. Aí, obrigado, Deus. Obrigado, Deus, pelo pão de cada dia. Fiquei com essa porra, depois de melhor, tava descendo cacete no moleque do colégio. Caralho, tu era da briga? Tu era da briga no colégio, mano? Louco, hein? Louco.
Kid who is rich enough to eat good steak
Louco.
every night and is having it rare, like you know, dad owns an insurance office or something like that, and he's eating medium ribeyes every night, or he's eating those fuck ass cheap student cuts of steak every night rare, which is like, I would rather have the chips. Let's put it that way. Than every single night be eating some shit that's called like, you know, grilling steak. Like they didn't even tell you what part of the cow it came from or anything. He just loves chewing. I always think about, so he had no social media presence even after university, which was crazy, and he was right. We were always like, bro, you should get Facebook. It's awesome. People just post photos of you when you're drunk without your permission. It's sick. And then you look at the photo and go, wow, I was really drunk there. Can you put that up on the internet forever, please? So he, don't get me wrong. He was right. I don't like these, by the way. Give me something better. But I always wondered.
Ok, estamos preparados para fracassar. Aqui. Acompanha, meu amigo. Acompanhe.
Pork chops from cold, like he would take it out of the fridge, put olive oil in the pan, put the pork chop in the olive oil, and then turn the heat on
Foi bem melhor do que eu esperava. Tipo, não terminou muitas construções, mas foi bem melhor do que eu esperava. Caralho.
6-7 minutes on the first side, flip it over, and then just slather the other side with dried oregano from like the McCormick's
Caralho, isso foi bom.
Glass shaker.
A gente usou tudo que nós tinha também, mas foi surpreendentemente bom. Tô impressionado. Eu não tinha muita paciência, cara. Você sofria muito bullying, mano? Ou não?
Literally, he was like 19 years old, so he's lived like 97% more as an adult since then. But I'd just like to know, man. I'd just like to know. Now we're fire and ice. The hairy ball. Frozen flame.
Teve uma vez só que tu sofreu bullying? Caralho. Tu deixou a mensagem bem clara, então, né?
Yeah, honestly, and you picked a good one because the Stars should have mogged, and also they were up 2-0 like 5 seconds into the game. I watched the replay on the bike this morning. That being said, at least I don't know where you were sitting. That Max Sasson goal was kind of sick though, and he's not normally a skilled guy. He's kind of got like concrete hands. Spends a lot of time in the AHL, but that breakaway goal that he scored was kind of sick. But I keep posting pictures of Elias Pettersson in the Discord and going, do something. Bro's starting to piss me off a little bit. So one of the only famous people I've ever seen in real life, and he's not scoring like 2 goals a game? Come on, man. Figure it out, bro. We talk about Caulfield for a bit?
Mas por causa que a escola era muito fofoqueira, eu virei um fodão. Nunca gostei daquele colégio, literalmente na fronteira do Paraguai, caralho. Mas como é que tu virou fodão? Tipo, tô despirocou o cara certo. É isso a brisa. Tu escrotizou o cabrunco certo.
For like the last 30 years, basically like the entire time I've been alive, except for the year that they won the Stanley Cup with Patrick Waugh and like Kirk Muller and shit. They've just been so boring. They've had no flashy players, no superstars. They had Alexei Kovalev for like 3 or 4 years, but he would take half the nights off anyway, just because he had that kind of temperament. But now they got some fucking flashy dudes, man. Lane Hudson, Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, Ivan Demidov. I like the Sens too. I got nothing against the Sens. I mean, honestly, I'm Team Canada this year. I like watching the Leafs too. It's just a very skilled roster. In the playoffs, it may fall apart, but a farm. A sign a character here.
Eu não gosto muito do Toro, mas beleza. Briguei com ele, aí depois ele inventou umas mentiras, aí levantei o banco com um maluco pesado em cima, só que fiz meio que uma alavanca, o bagulho mais idiota possível. É, tipo, você usou técnicas de powerlifting pra levantar o cara. Eu tive esse momento de... Eu tive vários momentos assim na vida, porque eu sofri muito bullying também durante a minha vida, tá ligado? Muito. E eu tive vários momentos meio parecidos, assim, tipo de provação e surpreender os outros por meio da força bruta e violência. No terceiro ano do ensino médio, eu fui pra um colégio novo. Eu não tava no meu colégio que eu tava antes, tá ligado? Eu fui pra outro colégio. E na primeira semana eu tive uma oportunidade de me posicionar ali naquele grupo de pessoas novas como um cara forte que ninguém viria ter coragem de mexer comigo de uma maneira negativa pelo resto do ano letivo, tá ligado? Então eu tive essa sorte. O que fizeram, tá ligado? Falaram, ah, você gosta de rugby? Eu gostava de rugby, eu jogava rugby. Eles eram de um outro time de rugby. Não o que eu treinava, mas um outro que era o rival desse que eu fazia na época, né? Mano. Como é que eu posso explicar? Juntaram 3 caras, tá ligado? 3 caras enormes que jogavam rugby, tá ligado? 3 caras enormes, mano. Tipo, ressalto isso, tá ligado? Os caras jogavam rugby, eram caras fortes, tá ligado? E a gente se empurrou, tá ligado? Tipo, que é um bagulho do rugby, né? Vocês se encaixam, assim, tipo, de frente e se empurra, tá ligado? Só que vieram os 3 contra mim, tá ligado? Eles quiseram fazer graça. Veio primeiro um, depois outro, depois outro. Só que não foi de uma vez cada um, entendeu? Tipo, veio um, depois juntou 2, depois juntou 3... Entendeu? Tipo, e aí ficou 3 caras se empurrando de um lado e eu empurrando eles do outro, mano. Por mais esquisito que isso possa soar. Mas... E eu, tipo, segurei os 3, cara. Eu segurei os 3 na mão, mano. Tá ligado? Tipo, foi um teste de força bruto, assim, e eu tanquei. Eu era bem forte, mano. Mas o pessoal lá era estranho. Ah, com certeza, mas tipo, toda escola é assim, mano. A escola é um mini presídio, né, cara? A gente não pode esquecer disso nunca. A escola é um mini presídio, mano. Evolução nova, caralho. Isso aqui eu não tinha visto. O que é isso? O que é isso? Tóxico. Foda. Brabo. Forte, tá? Forte pra pica. Inclusive. Depois eu voltei pra minha cidade de Natal. Boa, e as coisas melhoraram daí? Você sente? Uhum. Bom, então você não teve uma infância e uma adolescência difícil nesse sentido, no geral. De bullying? Tu acha?
So good.
Escutar Papamite.
Keeps going on about her
Só
injuries
escutar,
to
só
Justin
escutar,
Bubble, which
só
is
escutar.
justifiable because her legs are right. Catherine, one of the fucking
Até que não,
dinosaurs,
da hora,
like I
fico feliz
said,
por
like,
você,
she is
mano.
the
Você é uma
definition
pessoa
of confidence.
neurodivergente,
Is
né?
crying about how this was her challenge
Quantos anos
and
você
she
tem
grew up
mesmo?
riding horses,
Eu era
right?
meio
That's
ignorante,
the
mas é
winners
melhor
that
ser
never
ignorante do que
get
sofrer, mano.
Brett. For the group date,
Sempre,
Brett takes
sempre.
Brett team, Amber, Destiny, and Chrissy Joe to dinner at a restaurant called Opaque. This is like a pretty infamous restaurant in LA where while you eat,
23, tu é muito mais novo que eu, mano. Tu pegou outra realidade, eu acho, nas escolas, mano. Na minha época era maldade pura, galera, mano. Isso que pega, tá ligado? Não que tenha melhorado muito, mas acho que as pessoas hoje em dia são um pouquinho mais conscientes, tá ligado? Um pouquinho. Mas são, né?
I do it. I try it. Why not? I let them fondle me in the darkness.
Na época era cada um por si, era selvagem, mano. Selvagem mesmo, tá ligado? Bagulho que eu não gosto nem de pensar. Você é louco.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Stop saying it so high pitched. Which the restaurant is pitch black and you can do whatever the hell you want.
Depois eu entrei com substantivo foda, foda. Eu enfrentava muito do meu bullying na porrada mesmo, tá ligado? Na força bruta, mano. Na força bruta. É insustentável, né? Esse que é o triste, tá ligado? É insustentável. Uma hora você fica exausto, tá ligado? Ninguém aguenta lutar por tanto tempo, sabe? Isso que é duro, mano. Isso que é duro.
Shut the f up, Brett. Hey, come on! But while Amber sits there and basically talks to herself in the dark, Brett gropes and makes out with Chrissy Joe. I tell you what, too, it is just, well, first off, Brett's like this.
Christy Joe's a dirty dog.
No, Chrissy Joe's fucking cool. Margaret, stop!
Dirty.
Chrissy Joe gets a little too aggressive and starts beating the shit out of Brett. He's sitting there and he's like, yeah, I like horsing around, but she was like grabbing him and stuff, and I think it started pissing him off. He's like, ah! Tear his wig off. Also, Brett does have a wig.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we learned that.
Take a lap. Also, during this part, the editor cuts to an angle so you can see Destiny's panties. I thought that was kind of a bit too much. She like crosses her legs or something, and they're like, cut in on that? Cut in on that?
Good job on the editor there.
Not a good job. Too sleazy. I'm gonna have you wear panties and cross your legs. Destiny and Chrissy and Joe go to the bathroom at the same time for whatever reason. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Girls always do that. I'm going to the bathroom, and they go to the bathroom together. Why would you want to hear your girlfriend shit?
But they talk about their periods in there.
Yeah, I'm bleeding out crazy and shitting all over the place. Yeah, me too. So now Brett, of course, has to grope and make out with Amber, which is very hot. There has to be some kind of steroid shots on set to stop the strep throat outbreak that must be going on, or the STD outbreak that has to be happening, because my God, it is just saliva.
Eu só me respeitava, briguei com o moleque uma vez, Conte. Conte a sua lenda, amigo.
Joe, to see if there's, if she's really here for the right reasons. No, stop! Brett says, you know what, actually, Margaret, tell me why you don't like Chrissy Joe. During my
Brew break.
Go ahead.
Brew break.
She's still married to her husband. Unfaithful. Oh, disgusting. I would never do that.
Aren't you married to like a nose here?
Yeah.
And you keep
Frederick.
and you keep fucking everyone else in the house?
Who said that?
Dale.
I don't trust Dale.
I'll talk to him later,
Why
but
do you
we'll
think
see.
he's in the basement? Why do you think Grandpa put him down there? Yeah.
Simplesmente por desentendimento a gente virou amigo, até hoje a gente é amigo muito próximo. Mas as melhores amizades nessa época são construídas na violência e briga, tá ligado? Com certeza.
It's so gross hearing him say that, dude.
Com certeza. Eu tenho também isso.
Whatever.
Essa história, né?
Chrissy Joe is emotionally unstable, but he says crazy girls are kind of a turn on.
Oh, he said it.
Oh yeah.
I love crazy girls. I can deal with it, and it's turning me on.
I'm glad that we at least got one. Hi-oh! They then watch a movie together.
Hi-oh!
As the doors are locked, to which Brett quickly says, "Oh yeah, they're so locked."
Can you stay here
Yes, I would
and
love
just
to.
lay here with me
Yes,
and just
I would love
nothing,
to.
watch a movie, and that's it. Just
Absolutely.
nothing
If
else.
you can lock the door, that'd be great.
The door will be so locked.
AKA, I think he's playing a little fucking ovarian flute. You know what I'm talking about? The next morning, Catherine is so desperate that she tries to do a last-ditch effort for Brett's affection that she cooks him breakfast in bed. It looks like a mom coming in. She's just like, here you go, sweetie.
It was so awkward too.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Brett's sleeping and wakes him up with the breakfast.
Hi,
Upset, which I definitely think he was, but they're like, but, you know, of course, he's sitting there and makes out with Catherine. And he goes, pretty much just says, I'm done with you, get the fuck out. And she's just like, okay, and leaves. Megan says Brett needs to put Catherine out of her misery because she's an old horse that needs to be put down.
I think that Brett should just put Catherine out of her misery because she's like an old horse that you have to shoot or something.
Which, while I might agree, unlike Megan, that was extremely cold-hearted. Brett decides to take Jessica, the ghost, on a paintball solo date, and it's one of the funniest, this has to be one of the funniest dates of all time. As they're practicing, Brett's gun jams, and Destiny says that, I know what'll work, and then she leans and starts kissing his ear. Hi-oh! Hi-oh!
Hi-oh!
He also says another cringing line, which is, nothing like making out in a field with paint, sweat, and guns.
Nothing quite like making out in a field full of paint and guns and sweat.
It reminds me of like the smell of napalm in the morning, whatever, but instead of it being, you know, the smell of paint, why, like, what the... I'm not gonna go into it. They go through some sort of obstacle course where Big John is up in a tower shooting at them. We find out Big John is a U.S. Marine sniper veteran who fought in Desert Storm. And they're putting him on the back line. You have this character and you put him on the back line. Yeah, he's a sniper. They have him dual wield paintball guns. And he basically shoots Brett and Jessica into the fucking dirt, which, you know, I wouldn't run up on them. Absolutely not. After the paintball match, they go for lunch. This show is literally just Brett making out and eating time and time again. It's just him being like, so what's going on?
Foda-se, vou tirar pra cima mesmo, foda-se.
Sounds awesome.
Foda-se. Tá dando dano pra caralho. Tá dando dano pra caralho essa porra. Você é louco. Ai, tomei um tapa. Foda-se, foda-se. Foda-se. Yeah, boy.
Which Brett has to let everyone know. He's like, hey, bang, bang. Hey, I'm just kidding, it's fake.
Ele é seu melhor amigo, tu acha?
Make out with Brett, which, you know, might be a little power tactic because now it's elimination time.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Stop following it up with the high-pitched one every time.
Why?
And also for the elimination here, Big Jacob, go ahead and let's put Brett back up.
Okay. I think he's earned it. There you go.
Brew break.
Oh, what a hunk.
She's looking at you, dude.
Hey!
Wait, before you leave, Big Jacob, since we learned about Big John's Marine Corps stint, you want to tell us a war story from your time in Votech?
Votech.
Give us one story from your time in Votech.
There's this one time this kid ate a bunch of buffalo wing sauce. And we riding the bus over, he got off the bus and he threw up everywhere. Got on some chick shoes, it was pretty funny.
Don't applaud for yourself.
Oh.
All right, get the hell out of here. All right, so that's Big Jacob's big contribution was a kid ate some buffalo sauce and threw up.
I'm on the spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Elimination predictions.
Whoa.
I think we said this last time, but Catherine and Peyton have got to
Fez
go,
coisa pra
right?
caceta.
In this episode, he has to eliminate 2 people because he didn't eliminate one in the last episode. So, fit check. Brett comes in with a bright blue bandana with a dark gray affliction shirt. Very sober, very classy. He picks Jessica first. Because they had the paintball thing together. But at the same time, like, you watched a woman get shot with a gun, and he's just like, I choose you.
I think there was a comment he made somewhere. He said she's the only one with her natural tits. And that was a turn on.
But also, fake tits are also a turn on.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of turn-ons. Margaret, do you prefer natural or fake tits?
Natural. Oh, that, like me.
Kind of real.
What?
Ok, ok.
Which, after Jessica, it's followed up by Amber.
Já aconteceu algumas da minha infância? Não, quando meus pais começaram a morar juntos, eu morava numa casa bem pobrinha, tinha que tomar banho de rio pra se lavar. Caralho, foda. Não de uma maneira boa, mas... Meu pai verdadeiro não me assumiu. O que aconteceu? Por que ele não te assumiria? Ele não queria filhos, no geral, assim? Porque você é um garoto perfeito. Pô, não terminei de construir a mina de ouro, né? Puta que eu pariu também, né? Eu sou uma negação. Entendi. Mano, temos um personagem novo. Sempre que a gente libera um personagem novo, ele é o que mais dá bônus. O antigo rei atormentado pelo tempo. As esferas deixam de causar dano direto, mas o dano diário de efeito condições aumenta 4 vezes. Não há esferas bebês. Aí é bizarro, hein? Sem esfera bebê é foda. Vamos pegar o Cici Fugaz então? Vamos pegar o parceiro que é essa filha de uma puta aqui, piranha. Uai, por que a sombra não poderia jogar com ele? Bom, enfim, vamos pegar a nidificadora vazia mesmo. Só poupar, né? Eu acho justo, mas padrasto... Um cuzão, eu odeio ele. Meu padrasto me criou, ele que é meu pai. Com certeza, ele é o teu pai mesmo. Mano, como é que eu posso dizer? E tu não tem contato nenhum com teu pai. Tipo, teu pai biológico. Também não tenho contato com meu pai faz muito tempo já, sabia? Também. Temos isto em comum, amigo. Temos isto em comum. Definitivamente. Zero contato, odeio ele. Eu também odeio seu pai. Ele não paga pensão nem nada, mano. Que bosta, hein?
Got the next one. This is where Chrissy Joe chimes in and says she can't believe she hasn't
Sinto
gotten
muito,
the
mano.
pass yet. It's like, what are you talking about? You fucking kidding me? There's only been 2 people picked so far, so it's
Que
like,
bosta.
chill the fuck out, idiot.
Processa
Next, Daisy
ele,
gets
mano.
picked, which
Processa
I assumed
ele.
that she was gonna be the first. I thought she was gonna be the first to get picked, whatever. And then followed by Megan and then Chrissy Joe.
Não sei se é tarde
Shocker!
demais, né? Mas,
And then the
sei
final
lá, eu
pass.
processei meu pai.
Brett asked the
Quando eu
3
fiz 18
remaining
anos.
girls to step down one at a time. And it comes down and Brett asks if she's attracted to her. Brett keeps calling her.
E ele só começou a me pagar direitinho tudo quando saiu o
Which we find out here, Peyton gets the boot.
pedido de prisão dele, mano. Cara
Which
bacana.
now Catherine comes down and guess what? Catherine gets kicked off. My predictions were right. The 2 old crows are gone.
The average age went down by like 50 years.
Cara
The
bacana.
average on the show was age 38. Now it is 22.
Tem
But
nada,
we
nem a pena me
congratulate
serve.
these finally the
Justo,
ancient ones
justo.
have
Eu
been
entendo
eliminated,
também o
so we
sentimento.
celebrate. Brew break!
Eu entendo perfeitamente.
Which luckily to end the episode, Big John, he gives out the brews and we all celebrate.
E
There
acho
is
justíssimo.
currently 6 people left in the show, and I gotta say, I think that Chrissy Joe is gonna go all the way. She has cheated death so many times, I can confidently keep my choice with Chrissy Joe. I think she's the one.
You have the worst taste in women. Daisy all the way.
Who the fuck are you to say that? Chrissy Joe is gonna win.
Nope, you have no taste.
You don't have any taste.
Look at your wife.
Oh, that wasn't in the script.
Gee, Nick.
Oh, I was playing. I should have asked first, but
No, it's okay. Hey, that's my wife! My wife you're talking about! You know what? You know what? I'm not staying here anymore. I'm gonna go to Terrence's room.
Go.
Come on, Brett.
Whatever.
Difícil essa Ray. Puta que pariu. Rock on love. Difícil essa Ray, caralho.
Hey, Terrence, do you want to talk about Rock of Love? Get out of here! I'm sleepy! Get out! Okay, fine! Oh. Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? No, okay, I'm sorry!
Rock on
We'll
love.
just do episode 7 in the hallway. Sorry, Terrence, I'm sorry. All right, episode 7.
Coisas
Red,
interessantes
White,
aqui.
and Little? What does that mean? I don't fucking know. The episode starts
Coisas
off with Ina
interessantes,
waking up and meeting
indeed.
with Brett to complain. I'm going to go on a limb here and guess that this is her last episode because
Deixa eu ver um
everybody's
negócio,
just
peraí.
complained so far. Besides Chrissy Joe, who still is here winning.
Cadê,
All right.
cadê?
John gathers the girl down the next morning to read Brett's note.
Ladies,
Cadê,
come
caralho?
down and read Brett's note, please.
The challenge is to put on a USO show because Brett loves the troops. He's a big troops guy. The Army. To help them out, Brett gets these two decrepit women that have been doing the USO show since 1956. It's like Catherine and Peyton. There's 3 duos and 1 solo. The performance is going to be in front of old veterans, all old fucking decrepit
Cadê a bola vírus,
troops.
mano?
And they gotta put on a show for him, because that's what Brett wants. He loves it, right? Christy
Cadê
Joe
essa
and
porra,
Amber start
velho?
things off with their tap dancing routine.
Aqui.
Brett's review, Christy Joe's hot, and Amber looks like a monkey on crack.
Não
I
vira
thought that
muito,
was
não.
kind of rude.
It was like watching a monkey on crack.
I'm glad I got Christy Joe right here around Brett's neck. That's all I gotta say. For Jessica and Megan, they decided to do the hula hoop routine while reciting the preamble to the Constitution, and they also kind of strip. Not really, but they kind of strip. Megan is worried that she won't remember the words, which
Ah,
of course
Poison
she
dá
can't
dano
because
também?
she's retarded.
Ah, interessante.
Sorry, that's her own words. That was another person's words.
Interessante.
I'm just saying she's retarded. But once they start stripping, everyone loves it. Ooh, yay! And the old PTSD-ridden vets in the crowd don't care if Megan is retarded because guess what? She's got some big ol' ba-boom! Ina and Destiny do some tap dancing and strip routines, which were way more trashy than Megan and Jessica, so everyone's just kind of like put by it. It's too much. Even I was like, just...
Acho que é o jeito, manto etéreo, foda-se. Acho que pior que eu acho que literalmente é o jeito.
Team some advice before the show, but they pissed Ina off, so she called them both. She like yelled at him. No bueno, all right? Lastly, Daisy is the solo act who is singing the national anthem, and it is brutal. It is very, very brutal. I'm glad that I don't have her here, all right? That's all I gotta say. Not only is she tone deaf, but she doesn't know the lyrics to the national anthem. She pulls a little Aaron Lewis action and forgets the national anthem. It's pretty funny. Brett starts talking about how the vets have seen some horrible stuff, but they've never seen Daisy sing. Those are 2 brutal things back to back, right? My God. She has the lyrics right in front of her, and she still forgets the words. I don't know how it's possible.
Morreu.
She's reading them from a paper, but yet she still fucks it up. After all the acts are done, the winner is decided by this clapometer, which just says fake barometer. It's whatever. Jessica and
pegou
Megan
o
won
pântano, eu
with the
acho,
hula
né?
hoop Constitution thing.
Those vets were very excited.
I think the vets were very enamored by Megan's big old titties, if I had to be honest. But this must be one of the most offensive things to happen.
Eu não sei se funciona.
Since, I don't know.
Foda-se.
I'm not really sure.
Foda-se.
Keep getting to the vets in the crowd.
Foda-se, vambora, foda-se.
Which I'm like, are they mentally disabled or are they just happy and horny? I don't know. After everyone gets back from the show, Brett has dinner with all the girls where he asks them who they think is fake. Why would he do this? For some reason, Amber is the only one that calls out Chrissy Joe for being fake and still being married to her husband.
Funciona.
Destiny and Ina can't stand her, so it's weird that Amber is the one to call her out. I'm surprised that the other girls didn't do it. Anyway, all the girls just pile on Chrissy Joe while Brett just sits there and watches. It's pretty funny. He looks pretty pissed. And eventually, Brett gets tired of these girls bickering, so he snaps by saying, if any of you girls are here for the wrong reason, I'm gonna find out. That means for all of you. I feel like Brett's gonna kill all of these women. Brett gets so mad it makes his blood sugar spike, so he has to leave to go calm down and get some insulin and figure things out. Chrissy Joe starts packing because she thinks Brett's done with her. Later on in the night, Brett wants to go talk to Chrissy Joe and hear her out, so they both go to Brett's room.
Tá boa até. Não tá do jeito que eu gosto. Esse personagem é esquisito. Mas dá pra jogar, por enquanto. Por enquanto é jogável.
Where a guy named Adam makes custom outfits for the girls. He basically cuts up party shirts. He's like, there you go, it's done. Okay. While this is happening, they show Destiny and Amber talking shit about Chrissy Joe. The camera pans over and shows Amber's legs. And holy shit, that bitch is chewed up. Looks like a goddamn pit bull attack. I'm telling you. Amber needs to clear the air with Chrissy Joe, and Amber feels guilty about calling Chrissy Joe out because they're roommates. But Chrissy Joe just doesn't give a single fuck about it. She's like, whatever, you're fake. Chrissy Joe's very unlikable. I feel like by the, I've said it time and time again, but it's just I keep going down the wrong
aí
path.
sim, agora sim. Agora eu vi vantagem. Agora eu vi vantagem.
Eat with Brett and throw Ina under the bus by saying Ina was being mean to the old bags of the USO, which she was. She was. To be fair, she was. Also, while this is happening, Brett is violently eating. I mean, the sugar is low. He has to get something in. All right, but it's time for elimination.
Nice.
The elimination round pick is probably. God, I gotta go with Chrissy Joe. She's my winning horse, but if I had to bet, I think the time
merda, caí em cima dos caras, não.
Brett comes out in a black Affliction dress shirt and a flaming cowboy hat.
Quer dizer, eles caíram em cima de mim, né? Enfim.
Very lackluster compared to the first season, if I'm being honest.
A lot of flash in the first season.
A lot. I mean, he was definitely a show pony in the first season. This one's everyday wears. Britt starts off by calling Amber, then Destiny, then Megan, then Jessica, and Daisy, leaving Inna and Chrissy Joe as the final two left standing for the final pass. Brett calls Inna down, and Chrissy Joe thinks she's done for, but it's another fucking fake out. Stop with the fake outs! Inna's tour ends here, and Chrissy Joe stays for another day. I swear to God, my prediction may come true, and Chrissy Joe might win this whole fucking thing. Destiny's pissed that Chrissy Joe is staying. King Skank. And of course, they all enjoy nice Brett's brew, but Inna is long gone because she talked bad.
Vai ter que ser o laser e o relâmpago, eu acho.
We cannot keep doing our reviews in this deal. Let's see if John wants to watch any of the episodes with us.
Vai ter que ser, brother. Vai ter que ser.
No one wants to watch Bret Michaels' Rock of Love with me, John.
I want to watch with you.
Did you watch the whole season yet?
I did.
Well, I guess we can at least talk about episode 8. Brew break.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Hey, give me a sip.
You don't want this, John.
Oh, I'll get it later. That's for sure. Oh.
Pô, tamo forte, hein?
Episode 8, Video Vexens. The next morning it opens with the girls working out, but Chrissy Joe is feeling guilty about Brett saying that he can't get a read on her. What the f do you expect, you stupid bitch, dude? God, my brew breaks have been hitting me, man.
Tamo fortinho até, hein? Tô contente.
Oh, yum.
You would have liked that, huh, John?
Satisfeito.
Oh, yeah.
Take a big old stinky refried bean shit in your mouth.
Hell yeah.
That's why I like you, John. You're a good egg.
Sit on me.
Não tá muito bom, mas tá bom.
So, Chrissy Joe calls her husband and tells him that she wants to go through with the divorce because she loves Brett. Listen to the sentence that I just
Mano,
said.
tem que tirar essa fantasma.
Tipo,
tem que tirar essa fantasma. Que bosta, né?
Because she loves Brett. What the f is happening? You know what I mean? Like, what the f is this? My God. Which I thought that she already had filed for the goddamn divorce and put the paperwork in, but Big John gives the girls their next new challenge, and after the note is read, Chrissy Joe wants to talk to Brett, but he's on a joyride in his rented Ferrari. They had to bring back the Ferrari. I'm glad that they at least had it for a couple days. Or
What
one
Ferrari?
afternoon. Brett apparently needs to decompress after only 7 episodes. It's been 7 days. It's been 1 week. I gotta decompress. You know what I mean? Like, what the f.
Brew break.
That's right. John, if you were on a season of a
É,
love
Kiro
show,
Shota, a
right? And then
vida
3 months later you had
às
to be on
vezes
another
magoa a
season, would you
gente,
need
né,
a
mano? A
week
vida
to
às vezes
decompress,
maltrata
or
um
you just gotta
pouco,
be
mano.
good to
Mas
go?
fico feliz que você teve,
I
tipo,
need
uma
more
vida
than a
escolar
week,
mais de
let me
boa
tell
do que a
ya.
minha.
I think me too. I guess
ligado?
what we're saying
Significa
is we
que, pô,
sympathize with Brett this time.
Yes.
Possivelmente as coisas estão melhorando um pouco, tá ligado?
Reveals the next
Acho.
challenge, which is have the girls make a music
Nas
video
escolas.
from 2 of his songs, which is
Tá
Go
ligado?
That Far, and the other one we've all heard so much, which is a beautiful ballad called Fallen. I don't think I've ever heard these songs.
That was his quote.
I want the I like the way you move. Oh, baby. He has Dan Carr help direct the videos, and the women are split into groups of 3, with one of each team being the music director, which I don't know why you wouldn't fight for these like lead positions. It's the only way to get a solo date. That's the only way bitches are gonna get ahead, you know what I mean?
What happened to Catherine?
Well, Catherine, she fucking didn't rodeo enough, dude. That was her fault, not mine. Winners get a fucking group date with Brett and a solo date. Who gives a f? The director gets a solo date. The fucking other bitches get a group date with them. Megan, Amber, and Chrissy Joe on our one team, and Amber is the director, and her team gets the song Fallen. So they decide to make a narrative-based music video that's basically Chrissy Joe crying in bed the entire time, which is just like her being like, I relate to this because I'm a fucking idiot.
Women, am I right?
I can't reach it. I tried reaching it. It won't work.
I'm coming.
Yeah, take the thing off. No, actually, leave it. I said I was going to respect it, I'll respect it.
That's my Brett.
Yeah, boy.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Bro break.
Destiny, Daisy, and Jessica are on the other team with Destiny as the movie director. But Daisy inadvertently kind of becomes the director because she's just like, we should do X, Y, and Z, and Destiny's too much of a pussy to say anything about it. But they get the song Go That Far, and they just turn it basically into a slutty dancing video, and it's pretty shit. And let me tell you, watching these women trying to create a music video is like watching monkeys trying to operate a camera. It's unfucking believable. You'd think that this is like their first day on planet Earth, and they've never experienced human technology. It's absolutely fucked. Brew break. Brew break.
Brew break.
I'm out of brew.
Give him some brew.
Big Jacob, come in here and get Fat Brett a brew for my break. Which, I gotta tell you, the editors that are sitting around, they're doing the edits, they look absolutely fucking miserable, man. Especially the editor for Daisy's team. You know he's going through and doing the best he can, but he can't say anything, and you can just tell that
Pô, tem
he's
bagulho
like,
que é
I wanna get the
impossível
fuck out of
construir,
here.
mano.
This is
Que porra é
editing
essa,
a
cara?
video from
Caralho.
The 3 hours are up, and it's time to show Brett their music videos. And surprisingly,
Construiu,
the
só porque eu
slutty
falei.
video that's terrible doesn't win, and instead they go with Chrissy Joe's like emo ballad. Boo! I know, I'm kind of bummed about it. Even though, once again, that cements my girl's place in this victory. I can't complain too hard, I guess is what I gotta say. The narrative-based Fallen music video takes the prize. Jessica and Amber get a date, and Chrissy Joe gets to go on her solo date. Or no, Amber gets a solo date. Chrissy Joe and Jessica get a group date. Then this pisses everyone off because
Olha isso, mano. O bagulho é muito hardcore pra construir. Que é isso?
Destiny goes off on Chrissy Joe and
Que
calls
faz
her a
mesmo?
stupid
Liderança.
skank because
Liderança
she
é
keeps
bom
getting
pra
a group
caralho.
date with Brett, even though she's basically packed her fucking bags. Which you can't blame Destiny for that, even though come on, that's my cash cow there. I'm taking her all the way, Harry.
Did she actually pack her bags?
Oh yeah, she's packed her bags a couple times.
Yeah, she was on the way out.
She was on the way out. John's right. She was on the fucking way out, right? Daisy cries and tells Chrissy Joe that, hey, I hope you have fun.
Não aguento mais essa mulher, velho. Não aguento mais essa mulher.
Just in his bedroom, and they start making out, and it's pretty awesome. Amber's really doing her thing. He sets up this very zen spiritual area in the corner, and Brett invites Eastern Master Healer Satesh Dalakia to find out what's in Amber's soul.
I'm thinking threesome? That's interesting.
He brings in a
Threesome?
Indian guru. That's the date. What a fucking date to have an Indian man sit there and be like, your chakras are aligned. You are one with the world.
Brew break.
Oh, God.
Brew break.
What, did you get scared by John?
John scared me.
Why? He's a member of this house, Jacob.
Abrupt.
Brew break.
Brew break.
É por tempo
Is
essas
that good?
porra.
It's good. It's good, John.
Oh, I can't wait tonight.
Open up, John.
Bah.
There you go. They all have, they all have fung? Amber and Brett get all feng shui because they find out that they've known each other since the 12th century. And that goes a long way with Brett. Goes a long way with Brett. Because that means that he has known this woman for multiple lives. Suffocate my leg, dude. I had to fucking break it out a bit.
They're soulmates.
They're soulmates. He's right. You're right. You're right. Also, Amber says she's 32. My ass, dude. That bitch is like 42. Decade off. I'm gonna shave a decade. Chrissy Joe knocks on Brett's door, interrupting their seance, and Brett is getting pissed. Unless it's Big John. Only Big John's the only person that come in here. Big Jacob, come in. Give us what a Big John knock on the door would look like. Do it right above John here.
Brett! Let me in!
What is he, the big bad wolf to the three little pigs?
Little Brett. Let me in.
Yeah, Brett's like,
Not by the hair or my chinny chin chin.
Brett seems really irritated, not only at Chrissy Joe, but this season. This motherfucker is going through it. I think he had his heart broken.
Something about Jess.
He loved Jess, that's right.
He did. I think he liked her, but Jess was like, I don't want to date this old fucking kook. Washed out rock star. I like the way you move. Oh, baby. But instead of going off on Chrissy Joe, Brett sends Satish Dakahali up to Chrissy Joe's room to censor her fucking chakra and figure her out because that bitch needs some spiritual healing, just like the Death album. That is very good. Very good. Very good. I shouldn't have ripped these jeans.
Brett and Amber start spooning and making out slowly and sensually, kind of dry in a bit, kind of cool. I spilled this on my belly. Ah! It's cold!
Not Brett's brew.
Ah! Ah! Jeez. It's cold. Fuck! God, it's so much! Is the glass leaking? What the? Look at all that!
Jesus Christ!
What the? Is there a crack in the glass? There's no way it's supposed to. What the?
I think the Brett's brews are hitting you.
No. I'll tell you why not, because Brett and Amber start spooning, making out. Sorry, I read that. Speaking, Satish Dakhlavov leaves, which is probably why he sent him out in the first place, is because he wanted to fucking go and he wanted to get Chrissy Joe figured out.
He says, Satish Dakhlatov, I need you to go in. I need you to fucking figure out this crazy mistress that I'm falling for.
It says delete that.
I think delete that. After the date with Amber, Brett decides to talk to
Carai,
Chrissy Joe,
detonamos, tá?
spills the
Detonamos,
beans that She
porra.
just asked to separate from her husband. She's still fucking married. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, the rest of the girls are fake crying on the stairs in the foyer. After some time has passed, Big John comes in and quickly plops the next little challenge note from Brett on the couch and just leaves. He realizes he's not getting any screen time. Brett brew break.
Brew break. Be careful.
Brew break.
Don't tell me to be careful, dude. I'm a wild spirit, man.
Brett.
Brett, come on, bro. During Chrissy and Megan's group date, Brett takes them to takes them to the Shade Hotel for dinner. Megan starts making out with Brett, and Chrissy Joe just walks away, and Brett actually forgets Chrissy Joe is there and goes to find her later on. She's just sitting in the lounge. She's like, hey, so what the fuck is up? He brings her back to the table, and it's unbelievably awkward because obviously he doesn't fucking trust her, and my God, it's horrible. After the date, Chrissy Joe and Amber have a little talk, but Chrissy Joe raises her voice at Amber, so Amber goes off on her. And let me tell you guys, this is a peak moment in the season, all right? They get back and everyone gets ready for elimination. Predictions, I think, I've said it how many times in a row here. Chrissy Joe, I think, is getting the fucking boot, dude.
Bye-bye.
What do you think? John, who do you think's going?
Chrissy Joe. But Daisy's staying, baby.
I don't know why everyone in this
Tá
house
que
is so
pariu
fucking
também,
adamant
né, mano?
that
Eu não
Daisy's
sei,
going to
não
win.
sei o que
Daisy's
fazer.
hot. I'm gonna eat her
ai,
ass out.
papai.
How would you lick it, John?
Vou pegar o cálice, eu acho. Não sei mesmo.
Like this.
Vou pegar essa aqui, foda-se. Quero lançar as minhas bolas com mais velocidade. Não sei se isso vai me ajudar de algum jeito, mas não sei lá. Pelo jeito não, porque eu não tô dando dano nesse porra desse boss aqui. Pelo jeito eu vou morrer. Pelo jeito vamos morrer mesmo. Acho que perdemos. Acho que é isso. E tá tudo bem. Falhei na build.
Alright, elimination time. This time, Brett comes out in his slick Ed Hardy leather jacket and starts naming the girls who will be staying another day. Amber gets the first pass.
Just another.
Since the 12th century.
Just
Come on.
another day.
Come on. Easy peasy, which he says a dozen times.
Nossa, eu falei miseravelmente. Acontece, né? Acontece.
Daisy, Jessica, and Destiny. So it's really between Chrissy Joe and Megan for the final pass. And he calls Chrissy Joe down, and Brett has a heart-to-heart for it. It cuts to Megan, and it looks like she's like taking a shit. It pretty much looks like she's like having like diarrhea. Stop. And it looks like she's getting ready to basically pass out. She looks so fucking stupid. Brett asks Chrissy Joe if she wants to stay in the house and rock his world. Chrissy Joe says she has a lot of things to deal with in her house, and she starts crying. I thought that was kind of funny. She's like,
meu amigo, é isso aí, cagamos no pau. Falhamos miseravelmente.
Brett says, can we deal with that together? And Chrissy
Bônus
Joe
de morte?
says
É um bônus de
no,
morte? Eu não sabia que tinha um bônus
she
de
needs to
morte.
go home and deal with her business. She leaves herself! She was gonna get the last pass, but Chrissy Joe fucking leaves!
Brett wanted her.
Brett... The fucking horse that I chose left the show on her own fruition. God damn it! And Brett walks her out. He's the only person, by the way, in the entire series that he walks out. Okay?
She leaves with dignity.
She leaves with, yeah, my ass. She leaves a fucking dumb bitch which is what she leaves.
He wanted the fucker.
Right, well, he did, and I think he did once. Which Brett walks her out to the car, and she cries in his arms before walking away from the show. Brett comes back to the room, and he apologizes to everyone. Brett then tells everyone to have a good night because he was really upset that Chrissy Joe left. And for the first time this season, they don't end the night with a round of Brett's brew. And also, Megan never got a pass, but she just gets to kind of stay from default. And he's kind of, you can kind of tell that he's not like super pumped about it. But I will say for this segment, I will end this episode on our own Brett's brew.
Brew break.
To be fair, fuck. Chrissy Joe would have stayed if she didn't leave.
I think that
won.
She would have
won.
Big Jacob!
You okay?
I'm coming.
Big Jacob!
Brett!
You give me that lanyard because this is what. Get out of here, Big Jacob. This is what fucking Chrissy Joe did to my heart. Why can't I guess the right people to win?
Yeah, bad taste.
John, open it up.
Bad taste.
Fuck you, John.
Wow.
In a way, I do think that Brett would have chose her to the very end, but Chrissy Joe left on her own, and that fucking pisses me off. I gotta get out of this bathtub. We gotta go. Joe,
What?
John, I'm
Wait.
fucking leaving.
No, stay! Come on!
You're disgusting. Your whole tongue thing threw me off. I gotta get back on my game before episode 9. I'm getting out of here.
But we were having such a good time!
I'm leaving!
You'll be back!
Who goes there?
Dale, we're talking about Rock of Love.
Oh, finally!
Everyone else is being fucking dicks about it, so it's me and you, buddy.
Wow, thank you. I am excited.
And I wanted to come down and ask you this because I chose the wrong woman. The woman I chose, she walked off the show. So what do I know, right? I want you to look into your ball and tell me who is going to win Rock of Love Season 2.
Oh, let me gaze. Oh. Ina will win.
She's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, she was beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she's okay. Look harder, man.
Yeah. Oh. Hold on. I got this.
Eu não gosto muito dessa, mas.
I see Amber winning.
Ah, não, mas a gente tem outros
But
planos,
personally,
né?
I
A
want
gente tem outros
Daisy to
planos. Verdade.
She is so beautiful.
Ok.
So you saw Amber winning, but you still are thinking that Daisy's going to win.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm wrong. I don't know.
You know what? Out of spite for everything, I'm putting Jessica.
Oh, what? No.
Out of spite, people don't know what the fuck. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm saying Jessica. I'm going into episode 9.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Brew break.
The next morning, all the girls are stoked that Chrissy Joe is gone. Daisy
Brew
reads
break.
Brett's note, and uh-oh, the exes are back.
Oh, who could see that coming?
You were the one person that could see it coming.
Well, I did. To be honest, I did not finish. I had other plans with Margaret.
Okay. Megan's ex shows up wearing like a swing shirt. It's very odd. I don't know. None of Amber's exes want to show up, so instead they get her.
Meu Deus, tem uma
male
versão
friend to
nova
show
que eu
up,
nunca nem
definitely
vi. Que
loves her.
porra é essa?
Who's definitely like in love with her.
Nice.
It's unbelievable. Daisy's ex Charles
Locust.
looks like he's the most cheese dick Avenged
Chama de
Sevenfold
mosquitos,
kind of guy. Kind of
porra.
looks like Nikki Sixx, you know what I mean? Which is
Que da
probably
hora.
par for the course with her. I mean, it seems like that's probably the most natural thing. But I will say he's a
Maneiro.
goddamn beefcake.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's huge. Brett also decides to bring in a friend of his own, and guess what? Heather's back! Season 1 Heather, which Dale, I remember you were very partial to Heather for season 1.
Beautiful lady.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hot dog skin,
Yes.
huge tits,
Oh, I like them. a
flat
lot.
ass.
And her character, so much charisma. Oh,
She did have a lot of charisma. I will say that. She had a lot of charisma.
spicy, definitely spicy. I'm looking into her future now. She's naked. Oh.
Now?
Yeah, that's a weird thing that Dale does, is he looks in the future when people strip naked so he can see them naked. He's a fucking pervert.
Oh, yes.
Stop looking down at the ball.
Brett takes the exes with him to get some dirt on the girls, while Heather stays with the girls to get dirt on them as well. It's a lot of dirt. It's a big dirt episode, right? And to do this, Heather gets the girls liquored up, having them do body shots and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, they take their tops off by the pool because she's a whore.
Nothing wrong with that.
Acho que eu já tinha visto a bola de mosquito.
Big J can keep chiming in. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Curioso, eu achei que eu já tinha. Podia jurar que eu já tinha visto.
Thank you for that contribution. Know your place on this show. Big John didn't get nearly as much screen time as you.
It's not fair.
Nope.
Heather wants to stir up some drama, right, by pitting the girls against each other.
Yes.
She's trying to see who's who, and she's trying to get some information from her best friend Brett, even though it's funny that Heather adamantly hates the show now. Put in a comment from one of her Instagram comments here. Hates it. Pretty sure she's suing the show. I don't know. Brett takes the boys to the cigar club, and it's really awkward, as obviously it would be, where he's like, hey, I'm fucking all of your exes. And they're all like, hey, this is Brett Michaels from Poison.
What?
Eventually, the exes start to open up and talk to Brett about their former partners. Charles reveals that him and Daisy were in a band and toured together, but denies that they're still in a physical relationship. He denies it.
They were definitely fucking.
Dale, they definitely were, but I don't think they are anymore.
Reroll.
Let me look. Oh, yep.
Reroll.
This is with the new lady.
Lady?
Yep, she's lesbian. Oh. Take your top off. Oh.
Wait,
oh.
you.
Oh. Oh. What?
Toro,
Hey!
foda-se. É o touro. Foda-se.
I'm sorry. Oh, calm down. Oh.
Stop!
Oh.
Ah!
Brett
asks Charles if they are still hooking up. It's like L.A. Noir. He's like, are you guys still hooking up? And he's like, no, wait, man. Here, actually, if anything, Dale, you do the whole L.A. Noir bit. You act like Charles when he denies having sex with Daisy still. Charles, are you still having sex with Daisy?
No. What?
That was good. That was good acting. Brett then takes the guys to Dave & Buster's. I cannot believe that's actually a scene. This is a 40-year-old man taking other 40-year-old men. He's like, where do the guys go? Dave & Buster's. Brett has one-on-one with Charles as the rest of the guys play
Cadê minhas
games
bolas,
at Dave & Buster's. And Charles keeps
Grandes
his lips
frases do
sealed.
Simplão, né,
Brett
cara?
decides that it's time to leave. Back
Grandes
at the house,
frases do
Daisy starts
Simplão,
bawling as usual in front of the girls because she's keeping a secret.
Onde estão as minhas bolas? Meu cachorro depois da quinta-feira passada. Onde estão as minhas bolas?
Brett, how did you feel about that?
Shut up! Daisy reveals that her and Charles still live together in a one-bedroom apartment in L.A.
What?
Oh, we're not physical still. What the ever, dude? Are you kidding me? She says that they haven't for 2 years. And, oh,
nice.
Yeah.
We haven't had sex in 2 years.
Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, fucking right. Jessica wants to prove that she's not
Okay,
a
estou
little
meio
girl.
fudido
She
aqui.
cries
Estou
and
meio
drinks
fudido,
too
não
much.
vou mentir.
Basically,
Não
Brett
vou
thinks she's
mentir.
too innocent. I think they were trying to force that on her. Like, you need
As
to
coisas
have
não
conflict.
estão
You're like a
parecendo
ghost.
muito
You're
boas para
haunted
mim,
in this
cara.
mansion. You need to have what's your fault?
Não é mesmo, time? A gente usou
I guess I don't like to drink.
muitos
You're okay,
neurônios
you're a little
nessa,
girl.
mas
You're an innocent
acabamos
little
por
girl, right?
se fuder.
Too young,
Acho que perdemos.
but beautiful. Beautiful. I would say all of these women
Acho que perdemos pra caralho.
date any of
Perdemos mesmo.
Brew break.
Brew break.
Cheers. Brew break. Give me a sip. It's been a while.
You're an alcoholic. You're an AA, Dale.
Oh, I have not drinking.
Let me predict Dale's future. He's going to die in a drunk driving accident.
Brew break.
That's my fucking prediction. He's going to go 38 miles an hour into a ravine. It's not even that fast, and he still dies because you're a decrepit.
I'm looking
sick
now.
fuck.
It says no. Sorry.
I'm looking. It says yes. Jessica's sitting there. She drinks too much because she's trying to prove she's a bad bitch, but she basically just throws up all over the place, and she looks dead inside. Also, people are carrying around their ragdolling her ass all over the place. It's pretty funny. Brett and the guys come home, and Jessica jumps into his arms and kisses him. Even though she's been fucking hurling all over the place. It's pretty disgusting. Brett and Heather meet up in Brett's room to talk it all out and figure out who they should cut. Who's the real person here, right? Jessica might be too young for Brett, too innocent. Megan is an opportunist and might not be over her ex. Heather says that Amber is sweet, but she might not like the rock and roll lifestyle with, you know, tits and ass all over the place, you know what I mean? And Heather drops the bomb that Daisy is still living with her ex, and Brett's face is priceless.
No way.
Here, give me what Brett's face looked like then.
Oh!
So Brett has a meeting with Daisy and her ex by the pool. Brett sends the exes home, and then the girls get ready for elimination that night. But before they do, Amber pulls Brett aside and tells him about Megan crying about her ex, you know what I mean? This kicks Brett right in the nards, is what he says. Oh, I kicked you right in the nards.
Now that one kicked me right in the nards.
Oh, I kicked you right in the nards. It's awesome, Brett. Brett talks with Megan, and they face fuck a bit. She's like, haha, I don't know. Predictions, I think, because Daisy still lives with her ex, Dale, I'm going to say Daisy going home.
Let me look. Nope. She stays.
We'll see. Brett comes into the elimination wearing a very rare purple and white bandana with a matching purple dress shirt. Looks very classy.
Vamos time, galera.
Amber gets picked first, then Destiny. So Amber she's a heavy hitter now. What was once a person who was going to get sent home first is now getting picked first. What is this? Where the hell are we? And surprisingly, Daisy doesn't get sent home. Daisy gets a pass, and Brett tells her, no more bullshit. But in her monologue afterwards, she's like, yeah, there's still some more stuff I need to tell about him, but we'll still figure that out later.
There's some other things that I want to tell Brett just to make sure that he's okay with some other stuff.
With one pass left, it's between Jessica and Megan. Literally, the fucking girl that I chose again is already up for elimination. I hate myself. I hate who I am. I'm disgusting. I want to kill myself. And unfortunately, we find out that Megan's tour ends here, which we don't even have her lanyard. It's on the ground.
Bye-bye.
This is probably the single cringiest elimination. It's horrible. Megan comes down, and Brett asks if he can hold her hand, and at first she doesn't do it, which pisses Brett off. He's like, you're really not going to hold my hand? And she's like, and does it. And there's this long, awkward pause as Megan can't comprehend what's happening. She is just standing there shaking her head, so he's like, so you have to go. And she's like,
Okay.
it's really awkward and long and drawn out. I mean, it's very uncomfortable. It's by far the worst elimination so far in the entire series of Rock of Love, all right? But after that dumb bitch is gone, Brett says we're going to take you up a level and we're going to party in Vegas with Heather! They celebrate with a couple Brett's brews and they're off to Vegas, baby. Into episode 10.
I love Heather. So glad she's back. Let me look. Oh, Heather, how are you doing? God, you're beautiful. Much older. What?
Stop. Stop.
I was just.
I'm about ready to turn your ass off. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Episode 10. Episode 10. Episode 10 was a bit of a doozy. I'll tell you why. Because episode 10 starts off, they go to Vegas, and guess what? They go to the Hard Rock Casino instead of Red Rocks. Fucking boo. Boo! And I will say, the room this time looks like ass. The room at the Red Rocks actually looked pretty sick. The room at the Hard Rock looks like total fucking dick. A hotel attendant hands off Brett's note, not even Big John.
Primeiro vírus.
No, they probably didn't fucking, they're like, oh, we can't afford it. I would say it's a 30-minute flight from LA to Vegas. Holy shit. Brett is taking the girls golfing for the day. Destiny and Jessica are golfing while Amber and Daisy stay in the room. Heather stays behind so that she can, get more dirt on these skanks, is what she says. Heather asks Daisy if she's hooked up with Brett. She says, like 500 times.
Have you guys hooked up with Brett yet?
Yeah, like 500 times.
Like 500 times. At the golf course, Destiny and Jessica are hitting balls with Brett. And Jessica's macking on Brett the entire time because she's trying to prove that she can be a dirty whore just like the rest of the girls. Not an innocent little flower. Right? In Brett's words, Jessica is hot and I dig it.
Jessica looks hot and she's good and I dig it.
What a quote. Jessica's hot and I dig it.
Brett is right. Jessica's beautiful.
They're
all beautiful.
Out of all the girls, I would say Jessica is. That's the other fucking, that's the horse I bet on. I fucking hate myself, man.
Don't. Love yourself, Hunter.
Fuck you, Dale. When the girls get back on the date, Daisy is super rude to Destiny for like no reason. Feels like once again the producers are trying to push some shit. You know what I mean? Doesn't it feel like that a little bit?
Definitely.
Yeah. The shit they say is so stupid. Destiny says, I guess Daisy hasn't been the friend I thought she was. You're on a competition show, you stupid bitch. Hello? Hello? I guess she wasn't the friend I thought she was. I've known you for a little over a week. What kind of allegiance have we built in that time? For Daisy and Amber's date, Brett takes them to AJ's Steakhouse. The girls need some meat.
He didn't eat on that golf date. He's got to go.
Well,
eat.
he's got to immediately eat or he's going to die. Brett confronts Daisy some more about her situation with her ex. Looks like Daisy might be going home. I don't know. They keep going back and forth on this. It's fucking annoying. She admits she was pregnant at one time with Charles, had an abortion, which is why she doesn't kick him out, even though he doesn't have a job. He's a jobless man who got her knocked up and she fucking scraped it out one day. So I don't fucking know.
Wow, that's hot. That's hot.
That is so fucking gross, dude. That is so nasty. God. Amber starts to question Daisy on how she can afford her tits and plastic surgery and supporting herself. And Daisy said she's a dancer. She's a stripper. Yeah. Oh, Daisy's a stripper.
Cara,
What a
usou pra caralho as coisas.
right?
Que
Back in the
isso?
hotel room, Heather tells Jessica and Destiny that Daisy has sucked Brett off like 500 times. So Destiny jumps on the pool table and starts screaming
pega,
like a
mano.
fucking autistic child. It's unbelievable. Her like little tantrum on the table is there's some like good cringe this season, I will say that. The girls aren't nearly as cool, but goddamn did they give some good cringe. You know what I mean? When Daisy and Amber get back, everyone immediately starts ganging up and screaming at Daisy, which is pretty funny. They're fucking all in on her. And these people not being drunk is very disappointing. Really wish that they were like shit-faced, kind of fighting it out, but I digress. Amber starts calling Daisy a bitch, and she's like, "What did I do to you? What did I do to you?" Heather throws a metal cup at Daisy's face, which is kind of funny. And Big John finally steps in and invites the girls to Brett's room for a private poker game. Big Jacob, come on in, invite us all into a private poker game. And I want to really feel like I'm at the poker game, so please.
Ladies, it's time to go to Brett's room for a private poker game.
Come on, man. Hey, come on.
That's how John would do it. Just grab him. Let's go.
Hit us with the line one more time.
Ladies, it's time to go to Brett's room for a private poker game.
That was good. Spot on, Jacob.
It was pretty good. You like that, Dale?
I love this.
All right, he's gonna fucking trip on his way out, you clumsy fuck.
John's a big man.
You're a big Jake. Daisy's really freaking bothered and doesn't want Brett to see her like this. She's like, I need to stay composed for Brett. I'm freaking out. Then the girls go and play a private blackjack game, which is really funny because I think a lot of people don't know how to play. I mean, like, blackjack's a pretty universal game, but it's just funny because the dealer's like, you have a 13, and Brett's like, hi-oh.
Hi-oh.
Hey. It's like, that's a horrible thing to be dealt in blackjack.
Double on 13.
All right, double.
Double or nothing.
What's your favorite poker game?
Pie gal. I do not like losing money.
I want you to explain me what pie gal is.
Hi-yo.
You have two hands, one in the front, one in the back. Your poker hand somewhere, blackjack hands somewhere else. It's been a while. I usually have the dealer tell me how to play. I always lose. I just look into my ball and it tells me what to do. Hit. Oh, hit. I lose. What do you mean I lose? What do you mean the ball said hit?
But the fight continues as Destiny and Daisy start blowing up and throwing drinks at each other. And it's some really nice trashy TV shit. Destiny knocks over a drink, and this is the best part. This might be the best part of the whole series. Brett gets so fed up, and he calls Big John over to deal with this shit, but they don't stop. I love it. He's like, you know what? Big John, you just deal with this shit.
You don't know shit about shut the fuck up right now.
Hey, John.
I'm so sorry.
Why don't you come over here and fucking deal with this shit?
He walks away. You can tell Brett doesn't care about any of these fucking people, man. I'm telling you, this season, he does not give a fuck.
His heart was broken.
His heart was broken. You can tell he's just like, give me the paycheck so I can fucking leave. The girls piss off Brett so much that he's done, and he storms out. Brett calls Daisy to his room so they can talk, and Daisy tells him that she's here because she wants love, and she starts crying again. With her big inflatable face. It's fucked. Brett does a one-on-one with Jessica. He thinks that Jessica is not a good fit for his lifestyle and that she'll get hurt in the long run. And before elimination, Brett plays his guitar and Daisy comes up to him and they talk it out again. Brett tells Daisy to spill the beans on all the secrets that she may have and Daisy tells Brett.
Mano, olha essa metralhadora.
Brett's guitar player.
Olha isso, não tem nem graça. O boss derretido, derretido, cara. Completamente derretido, cara.
Brett's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Brett prays that Daisy's not a groupie, even though she'd be the hottest one ever.
Right.
I am massively, extremely attracted to you. I love that line.
I really am physically massively attracted to you.
I am
Nossa.
massively extremely attracted to you.
Oh.
Elimination starts, boys, and all the girls want Daisy gone. Right? She's the new Chrissy Joe. Brett shows up in a red Affliction shirt, plain cowboy hat, and an obnoxiously large skull and crossbones belt buckle, which is pretty sick. Daisy gets picked first.
Yes, go Queen.
The first girl to get the pass is fucking Daisy after this gauntlet. Insane. Daisy is ugly crying too. She looks insane. She's like, Amber gets the second pass. Destiny and Jessica are the only two people left. I have two beautiful girls. One's going home. Brett
Nice.
Destiny is ugly crying. Well, Brett calls her a short-tempered bitch. You have a short temper and you're kind of a fucking loser. She's like, okay, yeah, okay. Brett mentions temper will bring up a lawsuit backstage with one of his fans, and he can't be dealing with that. I can't be dealing with that.
Nice,
Brett
também,
chooses
também,
Destiny
também.
over Jessica. How? And Jessica's ghost is finally eradicated from the show. Jessica's fucking gone. And she has this thing where she's like,
Yeah, I thought that my love was good, but it's not good, so I guess I'm done. If you're not right for someone, I guess you're just not right for someone. I guess I'm fucking done. I guess I'm gone. I guess I'm freaking 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 gone.
Papamente é doente, mano.
Which, the final three are our ladies right here, Destiny, Amber, and fucking Daisy. I cannot believe that Daisy is still here. That is insane to me. At this, I mean, like, and I would say my personal favorite of the three is Amber. My least favorite of all of them, though, Destiny.
Why? What's wrong with Destiny?
I just think Destiny, I don't know, it's just Amber and Daisy have way more charisma. Do they not?
True, but Destiny has huge rack.
They all have a huge rack.
Amber, not really.
That's right, Amber. Flat chest, small boobs.
Is that a huge knockoff for you?
Yeah, small knockoff, but knockoff.
Let me just get to episode 11, please. Episode 11. Episode 11! We are so close to the finale of the show. It feels insane. I will say, I can't believe Daisy's here, but I digress. Let's fucking go. Everyone goes back to LA, to the LA house, and things are understandably awkward. What was once a lively house before is now empty and shallow. Along with the new note, John brings cleaning supplies so the women can clean up the house that they've trashed, aka Brett wants a trash wife. Oh, does he not?
Who doesn't?
Exactly. The doorbell rings and uh-oh, parents are here! Same thing that happened last year. Even though I will say, last year the parents just stopped getting fired. It is what it is. Amber's dad is the first one to show, and Brett walks out of this room with no hat and no bandana. This is insane. This is fucking crazy.
Does he have hair?
Yes, he does have hair, and because I think that he does that because
Mais
last year
um,
Lacey's
puta que
dad was
pariu.
like, you have extensions under that? Is that a wig? So I think Brett's like, not
Caralho.
fucking with that anymore. He's showing people I have a natural full head of beautiful hair. Fuck you. When Amber goes to hug her dad, it's way too long. It's a thing where, I don't know if they've edited too long, but it is disgustingly long. To the point where I'm like,
Eu nem sei se eu tô causando dano crítico, acho que não, né? Sei lá.
Miss you, Daddy.
Hello?
Sir?
what's the longest you'd ever hold your dad?
5 minutes. Called the Cane's Hunt.
They also keep repeating Big John's sirloin over and over. You know, they're really hugging to the edge. Sir,
Olha esse dano. Tomando por.
Sir?
Next, Destiny's parents show up, and their dad's a cool biker dad. Brett likes that. He's like, ooh, cool biker dad. And finally, Daisy, she's like, I'm on my own, and I don't know I've been alone since I was 15. So what happens is Charles, her ex, his older sister shows up, and she's like, yeah, it's like kind of like my older sister. I'm like, that's kind of awkward, right? With the parents all here, it's time to fucking party. Brett asks Destiny's dad if he wants a beer, but she says he can't drink. Brett's face lights up. Oh, are you diabetic? He wants that connection immediately.
Diabetic or...
Are you diabetic?
GG pra caralho, cê é louco.
Says, no, I have liver cancer and I'm gonna die in about 6 months. And Brett is like... Brett then starts talking to Amber's dad and finds out that she's not 32, she's 37. Deceitful bitch. Are any of these women telling the truth ever at any point in the show? I'm not sure.
No.
To be fair, if it's a game show, then why would you, right? You're here to win.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Brett invites everyone down to his home theater to show them a concert Poison played this year, like the year before. It's so funny. He's like, you know what, guys? Let's watch a live show of one of my shows. Why would you, like, who would want to do that? And he's like really into his own music too. He's like, I like the way you move, oh baby. And then like Destiny starts standing up and she starts like dancing. It's fucking like
sexy.
I don't know if it's sexy, but during this screening, Destiny becomes more beast than man and starts dancing all in front of the concerts and they're dancing all the parents. She's like twerking, her pussy's kind of out and stuff, and like Brett's not looking at her, all he's holding Amber's hand the whole time. Kind of funny. Brett takes Daisy and Charles' sister Stephanie on a date to the Rainbow for dinner, which I do love the Rainbow. Shout out the Rainbow. Shout out the Lemmy Lounge. Brett presses Charles' sister, trying to get some more dirt on Daisy because goddamn the trust is not there. He thinks Daisy might be full of shit. He's kind of becoming a bit of a dick here. I mean, he's kind of like pressing it too much to the point where it's like, you've had her stay how many rounds now? Lay off, dude. Lay off! The next morning, everyone is in the kitchen and Destiny's dad talks about how he has to choose between his Harley or his family. And he had to say goodbye to his Harley. You can tell that he's like, guess I gotta let go of the one thing I really love, Harley. Big John comes in and hands Brett's note off to Destiny. Brett's going to take Destiny and his parents out for lunch and he's gonna take them out and he's gonna let them ride on their sick Harleys because that's the one thing that the dying man wanted, that he definitely cared about. Definitely not Destiny. She's a stupid bitch. He's like, I want my Harley. That's what he wanted. He's like, if I die, I just want to ride a nice Harley. And they get to ride through LA on a nice Harley, and boy, oh boy, is he happy. You can tell. He's like feebly hands. He's like, Destiny gets the Rock of Love 2 logo on her back, and for Amber and her dad's lunch, Brett takes them out for sushi, and Amber's dad's just like, what is this, raw fish? He's like, yeah, no, people have been eating it forever. Ugh. I don't want it. It's fucking stupid. Her dad does not like the sushi, and I don't think he really likes Asians. That's me kind of being a bit presumptuous there, but I think he's a war vet. I think he's just kind of like, can we get a milkshake or something? He can't even properly hold the chopsticks, which is a huge red flag for Brett. He's like, fucking arigato. Mr. Amber's dad. Brett confronts Amber about lying about her age, and she pretends to be shocked that she accidentally lied. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. She's like, I have to lie about my age for my job. I'm like, what are you? You know what I mean? What could you possibly? Yeah, I have to lie about my age about my job. I'm like, are you pretending to be a child? I don't know. She says for her career, she has to stay young. Whatever the fuck that means. And she never says what she does for a living. Brett just says, right. They get back to the house for the elimination, and Brett says goodbye to all the people.
Fizemos bastante
Brett
coisa
hugs
hoje.
the dying guy and says that he hopes to cross paths with him in the future, which is such a funny thing.
Não sei se tem alguém assistindo, mas
I have 6 months to live.
se tiver, estamos aí. Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui, peraí. Ok. Bom, vamos parar por aqui. Então, meus queridos e queridas, não sei se tem alguém assistindo ainda, mas tem gente lurcando que eu imagino. Fizemos bastante coisa, escutamos Papa Meet hoje, já que vocês não quiseram conversar comigo. Mas eu se divirto, cara. Nossa, tô me divertindo bastante jogando essa porra, cara. Puta que pariu. Joguinho difícil do caralho, hein? Joguinho difícil do caralho, mano. Mas tô gostando bastante. Tô amando. É isso, meus lindos.